Good. Good. All right. So before we get into the product detail, because collagens are popular supplements, powder that people, or even in a liquid form, that many company would come up, and there are a lot more things that basically bypass your thinking, bypass your knowledge, because you only think one way. And today, hopefully, you learn a little bit more and appreciate that you are becoming more and more of smart consumer, prosumer, I would say, right? Prosumer mean you consume something and you get some of the benefit by sharing to other. That's better than consumer, right? Because consumer, you buy, you finish the product, and then you buy again, but you never get anything back from that. But in this case, if you actually referring the product from this particular from any kind of the company in this with this platform, you get a chance to be rewarded as well. So that's why it's good that you have the knowledge to share with the people, to make sure that you're giving the value to them and they are paying for the good products, and it's worth it, the money that they spend, right? Okay, so collagen has been something that it's like when you talk some word about omega-3, people seem to, oh, I heard that it's nothing, not scary, right? Collagen also, whenever someone said to me, oh, you are selling USANA product, right? I said, oh, well, I'm partnering with USANA. Do you have collagen? They would ask for collagen before. They never say that you have multivitamin, right? They never say that. They would just, do you have collagen? But you know what? In this particular context, it's more than just collagen to make the whole thing work. It's like, do I need to take Cell Essential for Profarmano to work? It's the same principle, right? All right, let's get started into it. Right, when we talk about collagen, most people would think about younger looking skin. Yeah, nice, yeah, because the first time you see a person, you would look at their face, right? First thing, and you will kind of guess this person is that old or this old or whatever. And when you see that, you look at your daughter's or your son's face, look a lot different from us, right? Firm and all that. It's because when you're young, your body has a lot of natural the natural collagen, right? Which is the main, not the main part, but because in the skin there are a lot of components, right? In the skin, if you were just to concentrate on collagen alone, it's not enough, because in the skin we have another kind of protein called elastin, right? Elastin, collagen works together to make it all pump, no wrinkle and all that. So naturally we are produced in the body, and as we age, everything goes down. So therefore we're not producing enough. Yeah, so that's why many people comes up with supplementation, right? But in the skin we also have fat cells, right? Fat are not always enemy for our body if it's a good fat. And then under the fat is the muscle, right? In the muscle, what do we have? We have lots of other kind of protein, whey protein and all that, okay? So basically, skin is a combination of different kind of proteins, and collagen is part of the protein in the skin. Not the only protein, but it's like the big part of it. Skin has protein, fat, and also the water component to make it pump, make it look good looking, bright and all that. Okay, so when we start to lose the protein, so for example, collagen, elastin, or then what would happen? The skin will start to collapse, right? And when we start to not eating good enough good fat, what happened? The fat cells start to collapse, and then everything compresses onto the muscle. The muscle got really tired, because usually the muscle got pulled down by the G-force of the earth, right? It goes down anyway. So, and then when you don't drink enough water, what happened? Everything becomes like, dry grapes, sultana dry grape, very, very cracky, and then the sign of aging will come. Okay, this is the part that most people already know, that collagen is part of the skin, but most people don't know that the skin need water, need other type of protein and fat also, right? So we wanted to keep all these components good, and in USANA product we have the option for this also, and in our own diet also, what type of protein, what type of fat to eat, This is kind of education we need. Okay, but like I said, most people don't know this, right? We don't know that collagen is actually part of our nail, part of making our like the surrounding of our bone, our joint, the cartilage, the where the joint, where the two bone join together. The hair, the hair also part of the collagen, right? The connective tissues, right? The things that bring our tissue together, and then the skin, And I had a friend, play a lot of tennis. Tennis is a very hard sport where you hit a lot and use a lot of joint and all that. Their doctor actually asked his doctor actually asked him to take collagen supplement. So he's a man. So basically, collagen isn't just about skin, but collagen is about overall health of our body structure, our hair and all that. And some people say that they want a thicker hair, they go and buy and this from the chemist that said hair and nail and all that, all this vitamin. But you also need to take into account of what protein have you consumed, because protein, for example, collagen is very important for all this to come along together, right? Bone isn't just bone. Bone is muscle surrounding the hard part of the structure, right? Joints, cartilage, and all that. And like I said, some of these might just be things we take it for granted, because when we wake up in the morning, we get out from bed, no problem, right? But at the moment when you start to feel joint pain, or pain when you're walking, or your nails start to be clacky, or your hair start to fall off, that's when you start to notice that actually we are not suboptimal anymore, right? But when it gets that late, sometimes it's very hard to repair. Okay, so collagen it looks like this, right? Starting from what we absorb into the protein we eat, digested. It will be like kind of building block, and then it builds into a chain like that. But one chain isn't enough. Actually, collagen is like a fiber of, Brenda will know this very well, because I saw she working on the wiring the other day. So you put all mini fiber together and it become one piece big together, and then it's strong. So to break one string, it's easier, but to break the big whole fiber of a group of smaller one group together, it's harder, right? So that's what we need in our skin. Like, it's not just one chain, but all the chain mixed in together. This can be done by our body. Like our daughters are now, my daughters, or young kids, we even like young boys, young girls, young boy, they will be able to just group all these strings together very easily, because their body is so fresh. But as we age, as female or male, we have some other hormone that come and chop all these strings very quickly. And then it will never become strong enough or long enough to make all the elasticity or plumpness in our face. That's why we look older. We got wrinkle and all that, right? And our joints become more sensitive, or our hair start to fall off quite quickly, easily, and things like that, right? So all we need what we need the most is that the longer chain and more of the little fibers group together and clump together and make the flexibility in our body. Yeah. So without collagen, I can't move like this, because my bone and everything won't be joining together, right? Collagen for female, they are thinking about only the skin, but usually collagen is for everyone. So your male customer should be taking this as well. You know what I mean? The younger one, if they take this, they stay, the structures stay strong longer than us who taking it midlife, because we think we can repair. But if we're taking it for nourishment, this is the best part. Okay. Then what I say, because of the property of the collagen, so it has been used in cosmetic product. You will see a lot of creams or lotion or moisturizer out there have whatever they advertise to have collagen. It even be something people injected or laser embedded onto your skin. So this require professional to do it for you. It can be used in industry or other thing also. we won't touch that. And it can be dietary supplement, so which means the powder or the pill. Sometimes it comes as a capsule, then you can just eat it and things like that. So it's a lot, there's a lot of, because of its structure here, like I said, actually I didn't have the presentation mode. Okay, so I just didn't realize. Okay, because of the structure here, it can be, the application of it is a lot out there. So, and there will be a lot of commercial languages that make people think only one way, or not knowing exactly where it comes from. However, so there are so many types of collagen. All right, when you say I'm taking collagen, most consumer, not prosumer like us, most consumer want to know what type and everything. Okay, so there's so many. Okay, you don't have to remember this, but I show this to you because like this structure, type of collagen, depending on all of these small little fiber, what they are, how many they group together, how tightly they associated with each other. That's why they become so many, type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and whatever. So, and each type stay in different places in the body, like in the skin, in the eye, you know, in our eye, the cornea in our eye has collagen, also in the blood vessel, yeah, in the bone, in the ligament, in the tendon, in the cartilage, in the disc, you know, the way that we try to move. So people with a very how do you call, vigorous sport, their doctors even recommend to take collagen, because diet alone won't be enough. Okay, so like I said, there's so many different kinds. And homework to you, the Usana one that you're taking, and the one in Canada, what type of collagen do you have? All right, note, like write down a question. What type of collagen do am I actually supplementing? Because I am having it in morning. On what type? I will tell you at the end of the presentation. Okay. Okay. Different type goes different places in the body, and this is another slide also. How do I see this one? Okay, so basically the most common ones that you probably would see, because they're quite high abundant in our body, is type 1, type 2, type 3. Okay, type 1, type 2, type 3 are the most abundant one. So you can get from food, you know, from fish, chicken, you know, from beef and all that, from all different kind of food. So type 1, mainly for the skin elasticity. So for our skin, type 1 is very, very abundant. So if your supplementation of collagen but doesn't have type 1, then are you wasting time if you are going to mainly invest on your skin? That's why knowing more on why you're doing things. Sharina know Usana a long time before me, but she wasn't kind of being educated enough to get to know what else she can make more of the benefit from that. It's the same thing. If your supplementation of something hoping to get a benefit, but that supplement doesn't contain what you want, then it doesn't, it's like a waste of money, right? Type 2, type 1 is mainly the skin and also the tendon and the ligament. Type 2 is at the joint and the cartilage. So it's basically people with sport, like what they call vigorous sport, type 2. So they even have some organization where they work with, like for example, tennis association, to make collagen product for all these athletes, because they need in a higher abundance, because they're using their body a lot and all that. So that's what I'm trying to say, is that to get benefit of something, you really need to learn, right? It's not just I go and pick it up from the shelf, from the supermarket, because that's a waste of time. And you can't go back when time goes by and then you already damage yourself, right? Type 3, also with the skin, nail and hair and all that. So 1 and 3 are actually females, you know, favorite because you like to have a lot of hair, and healthy nail, you know, and also the skin. Okay, but if you can have type 1, 2, 3, there'll be something that, okay, some company might advertise for that. Yeah. So that what I'm trying to say, different type of collagen are abundant in different locations, and because there are so many of them, whatever we supplement needs to be kind of, we know exactly it's beneficial for the body, right? Okay, so right, so this is the thing that I said already. Sorry, it has a Thai writing, but I wanted to tell to you that our body can produce collagen, right? Because when we were young, we would probably have less toxin accumulating, less hormone imbalance and all that. We produce quite good, good amount. You won't see any sign of aging until you are probably close to 40. And that's when things started to go down. And with female, with menopause is the period just before menopause. That is the process that actually kill off a lot of collagen from the body. Not just having a lot more wrinkle than what we wanted, but our body structure will also become more weaker. You know that when you see people, when they start to be like they probably like stay straight like this, and then when like 10 years later they start to become like this, another 10 years they start to become like this, and they start to move slowly. That part is also an effect of that. Our joint, our ligament, our muscle, our skin structure that attach to the bone, they're not as strong anymore, right? It used to be like when we were young, we start from crawling, like lying down, right? And then we turn over as a baby. Then we start to sit, right? And then we start to crawl, we start to get up. Like you start from that part, and then you start to get up, and then when you're aging, you start to go down, curve down the other way around. And part of that is because the skin structure and the muscle and everything started to become weak. And then when it's curved enough, some people fall over, some people aren't able to move, and that's the beginning of the end of life, right? Anyhow, in order to make collagen, you need all this. You need the protein, which is the amino acid, like the small little clumps that I have, like the big ball or the small ball, all to get joined into a chain. So therefore, if you don't take enough protein to start with in your day, you won't have a starting material to make collagen, right? You need vitamin C. Nice, because collagen and vitamin C, vitamin C is needed to make collagen molecule, okay? And once collagen is made, vitamin C also help collagen to stay strong, like the chain that goes together stay tight to keep each other. So when it's tight and compact, we don't have wrinkle in our body. We don't have a space for the ligament or the joint to start to crash onto each other. Does that make sense? We need vitamin A, right? Because it stimulates the making of collagen. We need zinc, okay, zinc, and we need copper, right? So all this that is needed to make collagen. That is why when someone say, do I need to take Cell Essential? Yes, this is the reason, because zinc, vitamin A, and vitamin C, they are all in Cell Essential. Does that make sense? So fundamental basic of that is the Cell Essential. Okay, what other food that help you to get some of these vitamins and proteins and all that need for make collagen? Like if you love this thing already, congratulations, right? So nuts, capsicum, or you call it pepper, garlic, avocado, berry, salmon, flaxseed. If you love that already, that's great. All of these food that you can actually eat for enjoyment, do it, right? Make sure they've been washed well and they clean as much as you can. That makes sense, right? Yeah, apart from that, if you don't think you can do that every day, and this everyday thing, when you calculate in that, they are more expensive than Cell Essential. Believe me, this day I go shopping, I used to spend $100 each time I go. Now to get the same amount, it's $200, like all the inflation and all that. So therefore, this thing I think for me, it's for the feeling of being human, and you can still eat normal food. But you don't rely on this 100% that you would get enough of this to make you good collagen. That makes sense? It's good to do as much as you can, but I bet you none of you, including me, can do all of this eating all of this every day. No, even in a week, no, right? Because sometimes you feel like it, sometimes you don't, and sometimes it's not in your fridge. Sometimes you don't have time to go to. Having essential there is it's like an insurance, because you feel that lazy, you just open the bottle and it's there. That makes sense, right? Imelda, I think this one made you appreciate essential. Essential is not expensive when you're taking into account
Kitchen or laundry appliance is done.
how much this thing costs. Does that make sense? It will cost you more
Yes.
than essential, and it's only lasts you a week, but essential lasts you a month. Even if you take two and two, it lasts you a month, and it doesn't cost that much. It's actually not expensive when you think about that, right? You agree, Sharina? Yeah. Okay, I'll keep going. Anyhow, all right. So I won't go through that. Sorry, the slide was I prepared for the team member in Thailand. I have another slide, so want you to appreciate the USANA Canada make this one for you. Here we go. This is from the hub, lady. You can download any of this beautiful slide from the hub, and very easy and simple to understand. I downloaded from USANA Canada media center. If you logged in, you get this. Okay, is that the one you are taking? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so okay. They have pomegranate, and also some other thing. Okay. So it said collagen. It actually said advanced collagen. Why is it advanced? We'll find out, right? So it created to support your skin. Is that what I just said? Hair
Yes.
and nails. So you probably can guess already, oh, what type of collagen did they add it in, right? So they put pomegranate to make it taste good. Pomegranate is my favorite fruit. And you know how much it costs per one? It's like about $4 per one, per one pomegranate. So if this collagen, how much is it in Canadian dollars per bag?
40 plus. 40 plus.
Yes, so it means you get around 10 pomegranate, right? Something like that when you work it out. Anyhow, so it helps with overall good health. So you understand this word, overall good health, because if your body structure is good, it means you can exercise. It means that you can get out and do things. It means you feel connected. It means you feel alive. That's what overall means. So if you're sick in bed and you can't walk, your joint pain, you become depressed, you become sad. That's when you start to lose your overall health. Does that make sense? One single product can actually support the big picture if you understand it. Okay. Anyhow, so this one is in the powder format. So it called advanced. Remember, I said that collagen is a very large molecule, right? So in order for it to go somewhere, because it's very large, you need to make a structure that it's not digested or break down before it gets to the target organ. So hydrolyze is a fancy word, meaning that USANA pick a form that it can be protected. And then when it goes to your target organ, it wasn't destroyed beforehand. Does that make sense? So you remember I said collagen, you can get it from, when you eat beef, when you eat chicken, and when you eat fish. So this one,
Fish.
yeah, USANA got it from the bovine, mean from the beef, from the meat. So it's not vegan. Okay, when someone asks you, is this vegan? No, collagen is animal products. It's not vegan. All right. So it helps to reduce joint pain associated with osteoarthritis. Is it good, Luita?
Oh, that's good.
Yes, yes. So it's basically, if you're considering that, like for female, for example, I weigh 50 kilograms. I need at least 50 grams of protein a day. Oh, what money am I going to invest on? This is one type of protein you can invest on, right? You might take whatever recommended together with your standard diet. It helps to top up, right? And if your mom or dad or family member has this osteoarthritis, meaning that your joints has started to, and your bones starting to have problem, this is the product where you can slowly doing it every day, not as a medicine, but as something to help to repair. The effect might not be so as great, but the side effect is none. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So remember I said collagen is like something that you need when you supplement, but you're not going to supplement 100% because it is impossible. But you also need to get it from food. Whatever you get from food or the supplement, collagen also has its kind of partner to work. You remember that proflavano C100? If only bioflavonoid without vitamin C is not as powerful, right? So basically, you're gonna add biotin, okay, and hyaluronic or acid, vitamin C all together. So basically, these three are the partner to make the collagen product you're taking. Once absorbed good, go to the right place, and also when it's started to become active, these things help that to become more active, more strong, get, the big, chain of fibers, very, very strong all together, right? So, and all these things are naturally the main component of our body part. Like for example, in the joint, in the eye, you're taking collagen is also good for the eye. Remember I said type 1 and type 2 and type 3, they go to different locations. Type 1 maybe mainly the skin, 2 and 3, some of them are in the eyes. Okay, so yeah. So this is one of the product where you can get extra vitamin C. Vitamin C isn't just for skin. Vitamin C is antioxidant. It makes your immune system. Actually, this product also boosts your immune system. You know why? Because it's got vitamin C in it. Yeah. So one product is not only for one benefit, but sometimes we just remember that just for make it easy in our head that I take collagen for skin. But this particular collagen product helps your eyes, help your immune system, help your skin, help your joint. Does that make sense? Your ligament and all that. Okay. So yeah.
Doctor, I have a question.
Yes.
So when we're taking collagen, we don't need Vision X anymore?
There is, okay, every product has different ingredient. Okay. So vitamin C and also collagen is part of the structure of the eye to make it kind of, you can move your eye this way and that way. However, so when you expose your eye to light, for example, the screen time and all that, or sunlight or UV, this one require zeaxanthin and all other things that are in the ingredient in Vision X. They all protecting your eye in a different insult. You know what I mean? So therefore, I won't say this one is replacing Vision X. It depends on what insult have you done a lot on yourself on that particular organ. For me, Vision X is still important. You know why? Because I look at the screen a lot. Okay, so did I answer you?
Yes, Doc.
It's not
Thank
a
you.
replacement because in one particular organ, we insult them with different things and different ingredient protect us from those things differently. Okay, all right. So so the benefit of this one is also goes to the teeth. You know why? Because our gum and our teeth. So if we have bad gum, our teeth will have problem, right? So basically, the ligament, the thing that attach our teeth to the gut, has is the how do we call? Is beneficial if we have enough collagen in it, right? So teeth, gums, and connective tissue, anything that joins our body to between the between the tissues and the bone needs collagen because it's called connective tissue. Okay, the gums it also connected our teeth to our mouth structure. Okay, so it helps with immune system. You remember how I say vitamin C is not just to do the skin, but vitamin C also antioxidant to boost immune system. During the pandemic time, there were a lot of people say, I need more vitamin C because I want to have a strong immune system. Some people do understand it in a very surface level, but it is a multi-level of the things. Okay, so in terms of the sub-protein product, remember I said skin is a component of protein, fat, water, and one of the things that the skin needed a lot for plumpness, elasticity, and good structure is the protein. So we're taking collagen product if you are learning into this field. And then the Biomega is the fat that support the skin. The Procosa is the one that, like I said, collagen will never be something that cover the joint for 100%. You also need Procosa, the things that make the lubricant in our joint also good. It's almost like Visionex and collagen, that type of principle, right? Nothing replacing each other, but they support each other. And of course, the cell essential that has all vitamin A, vitamin C, zinc, copper, or whatever that we need in order to make collagen works better and production remain inside us, and the one that we supplement in can work properly. And also all other things, sometimes that some region of the body is so hard to drag the nutrition onto. There's a method where we use skincare, right? Because we just pat in, okay? So yeah, all the CellaVive products, toner, moisturizer, serum, and eye cream, or the CellaVive oil. I really love the CellaVive oil. For some reason, it's actually helped to pump the skin a lot. And when you mix it with toner, apply it before you apply other moisturizing product that has either direct collagen or the vitamin that boosts the collagen production on certain thing that you apply it on. These are very helpful also, meaning that if someone really don't have issue with how much they want to invest on themselves, knowing all this will make them take with motivation and use it properly. The eye cream also, the eye cream has a lot of ingredient that actually stimulate, the most sensitive part of our skin is the one under our eyes. If you don't sleep for 2 days, you can see the effect already. You become panda eyes, like around here. And it's very hard to repair the eye damage that you have done. So this eye cream is actually very powerful in terms of boosting the repairment on that. Of course, you don't use all this and then go to bed at 2 o'clock every day if you don't have to, right? I understand that. But if you do have that lifestyle, and if you don't do anything to it at all, it will become like you just let the problem occur and never try to reverse it. So if you do have a night shift work like Louis does, you make sure that you try your best to at least not to make the effect becomes like huge or larger than what it is, and then try to get back onto it. Okay, so here you go. It said like $45 of that powders, and I think the amount of you taking it varies on how you want to adjust it, because we don't have in Australia. I heard that it tastes very nice. I wanted to hear comments from you on what you think. And I think I have one. I'll show you this one. Videos. It's this one. Okay, and then this will answer my question to you. What type of collagen did you, Sana, add for you into the product? Ready? There's an answer here.
One, three.
Do you know the answer?
Three.
What time? What time?
Sorry, Doc, what's the
Three.
question?
Huh?
Type 3.
How many types did they add? Who got the answer?
1 and 3.
Well done. Well done,
I,
well done.
I saw 1 and 3.
Yes, yes, correct. 1 and 3. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I'll come back to the slide again. Yeah, they put 1
I
and
didn't
3.
hear the question. Sorry, doctor. I didn't hear the question because somebody phoned me.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So, okay, what do Taiwan do? Okay, here. So Taiwan collagen is acting and it's one of the most abundant ones, the abundant form in our body. Skin, okay, anti-aging. Of course, if your skin looks good, then you're anti-aging already, right? You have effect already. The tendon, the ligament. So it's basically skin and also the ligament and the tendon. Type 3, skin also, nails and hair and bone. Gut health. Woohoo. Okay, so this is new, isn't it? Yes.
Hair,
Amazing.
skin.
Yeah. So yes. So basically, if you are vegetarian, you don't eat meat, you can't get this type 1 and 3 because they are coming from beef and
Yeah.
fish. And that's it. So you need to supplement or make sure your body can make a lot more. But if you don't input yourself with the material, how can you have that? So like I said, I don't think whether being vegetarian or not vegetarian is the key. The key thing is whatever diet you want to choose, you wanted to make sure that it has all what you need per day, right? If you can't, then you need to find a source of supplementation to top up. Does that make sense? So 1 and 3. So this is great because we know that we can't have all this from the food. And just to be honest, I eat actually less meat also myself. It just doesn't taste good anymore when you're getting up into this age. And fish, I'm very concerned about how dirty the ocean is. I'm very hesitant to eat fish a lot also because it might give you good thing, but it also give you a lot of heavy metal also, and you have no way to clean it out, right? So that's why Biomega is very important, very, very important to have. Yeah, but Biomega is only the oil from the fish, not the collagen from the fish. So the problem goes around whenever you think about something, but the other problem you can't solve. So therefore, we need a holistic way to actually try to solve as much as possible of the issues that comes in our life. Yeah. So it's all about collagen today. And if you have any question, we can start discussing.
Okay, I have a question here.
Oh, nice. You are the top student now, Imelda.
Yeah, because I want to know if can we use collagen cream also at the same time if are taking the powder?
Good question. Okay, you know how I say collagen is very big molecule, very, very big molecule. So the one that we taking as the powder or liquid that we drink, actually, so if your blood circulation is very good, it will distribute throughout your body quite efficient, right? But if you have some sort of pre-existing condition, or you probably not perfect at exercise or eating and or sleeping and all that, all of this efficiency goes down. So what your input gave you some effect, but not as good as someone who are better than you in terms of lifestyle. The cream itself, the reason why it makes up as a cream is that, oh, well, if all other things that I've done actually slow down because it never get to the skin that I want. That's why they turn up to be, just put it where exactly you want it to go. Okay. The cream is more of a faster or more region directed onto that. But it all depends on what they add into that cream. Remember how many type of collagen? How many form is it hydrolyzed? So sometimes it could just be that a cream that said they have a collagen, it costs $19. Do you trust that? You trust that they make a hydrolyzed one for $19? If you're not coming to this Zoom, you might believe that for the rest of the lifetime that you have, but For me, if something costs $19 and have all those features, I don't believe. Because someone has to make profit, and you can't make profit with a high quality one, with that low price to attract you to buy. You know what I'm saying? So the cream is basically a localized method so that you can get it there faster. However, it's combination with the detox product. You know why? Because skin, you can add a lot of things to nourish it, but you also need to get out of all the toxin for the skin to brighten. So if you use the good cream, you make sure your gut is good. When your gut is good, you will detox well. Once you do detox well, you will see the effect much faster. Me, for example, I remember someone said to me, if your skin looks like that, I'm not buying you Sana from you. And I wasn't focusing on the detox product, but I can see now every time I look at my skin in the mirror in the morning, I can see a huge improvement for my day one in Usana. But it means that it takes time for someone who never focused on this aspect before. But I am happy that at least I can improve it. So I might not be as good as someone who already started off with good skin with no issues. But I had issue even before Usana a long time when I was teenager and all that. I accept that I won't be that far. But if I don't do anything, I look even worse by now. No one will say, I don't buy product because your skin looks bad. It's just like, oh, really that bad? I didn't know that. And, and sometimes you don't get people come up and say something like that to you straight away because they think you won't like it, but you probably should appreciate if that is a real comment from someone who wants you to improve. Yeah. So the cream is important, particularly at our age, where our absorption and our circulation is not as good. Our detox is not that good. However, it has to be good cream and what type of collagen they add and whether it's absorbed and then stay to have an effect on us. And the CellaVive product from Usana are one of the very good ones. Yes. And remember I said the other day we are going to have CellaVive training, which hasn't happened. So someone said that try to have 3 or 4 pumps of the serum. The serum is the best product for collagen production, okay? It has all the high ingredients that to make your body make good collagen, and it has a lot of the stimulant to make the collagen stay longer in your body. I've been doing that for 2.5 months now, and I can feel that my pigmentation started to disappear around here, and I can feel that the wrinkle around here, when you wake up in the morning, I feel a lot more water pump, like moisturize, like my skin are still like quite moist, and whenever I look in the mirror, I feel like, oh wow, investing 1.5 or 2 bottles in a week or in a month, it's worth it, because in the past you might spend a little bit less but dragging out the time, but it doesn't give you the same effect. I highly recommend you to give it a go with the serum and the toner and the oil. Very powerful. My personal sharing, but it's not just the beauty, but it's the confidence and the feeling that you can actually share to someone who really looking for this thing and they've been using dangerous product out of the market without knowing. And in the CellaVive, I can guarantee to you there is no toxic chemical or anything to add up into another new problem for you. Does that make sense?
So the CellaVive oil, it can be applied on hair?
Yes, it can. It can. Some people use on the hair also. Yeah, it can. So the CellaVive oil, the first thing that you need to do that works on me is you mix it with the serum. You wash your face very properly, and you drop a few drops of the toner, and then you drop maybe 2 drops of the oil, and then you mix it with your hand to make it warm, and you apply onto your face before you add serum. Perfect. Within a minute after you apply the serum, after the toner and the oil, absorb a lot faster, and your face will not feel like oily at all. And you go to bed, you wake up, you still feel like it's still fresh, it's still pumped. This technique I didn't learn until just late this year. Toner and the oil first before you apply the serum and the eye cream and everything. Very nice. But if you just put the oil, tap on yourself, you feels like your face remains so oily up the top for a longer time. Yep, try that if you want to give it a go and see how it works on you. Yep.
So no need to
You can
after
massage
applying,
a little bit. You can massage. Yeah, you can
no
massage.
need to rinse. No need to rinse the after applying the toner in oil on
No,
face.
no. You wash
No
your
need
face
to-
first. Yeah, you wash your face first, and then you
Mhm.
prepare the toner and the oil,
Wow.
2 or 3 drops of the oil depending on maybe try 2 drops first, but at the moment I increase to 3 drops because I feel like in the morning your face become more moist and pumped. And
Okay.
then you apply serum, moisturizer, and everything, eye cream afterward, and then go to bed. The most effect you're gonna get from cellular weave, where you can add higher amount, is at night. Okay, during the day you do maybe 1 or 2 pumps, normal standard one, and focus a lot more on the day cream with sun protection. But during the night, that's when you start to give 3 or 4 pumps with maximum amount of oil, maximum amount of toner, and maximum amount of serum moisturizer. Because after you do that, you go to bed, that's when the repair start to happen. During the day when you are active, you basically try to protect from the damage, but during the night, that's when the repair happen. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
During the-
Very important to pick the one with, you make sure that they don't put harsh chemical or dangerous preservatives in there, and CeraVe doesn't have all of that. Yeah.
Doctor, I knew it. The celebi oil, you can use it for the hair.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
The hair.
can. Yes, you can.
Yes, I wanna use it last Sunday, but I just forgot it because my hair is becoming dry. So,
Okay. Yes. Yeah,
because of my thyroid problem.
that's right. Because the thyroid has an effect on the hair also.
Yeah.
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 So,
Anyone
yeah.
has any more questions or any comments, any discussion?
Yes, doctor. One more. How about the coquinone?
Oh, okay. On the skin or on what part?
I use coquinone for my extra strength all day.
Yeah. The main thing when we learn about CoQ, just let's call it CoQ, right? Is about energy production, right? But like I said, one product will never give you one effect. Okay, the energy production that helps for our organ to work efficiently, the one that works very hard, like the heart, the brain, the blood vessel, the kidney, and all that, they need energy, right? And then coquinone also work as antioxidant. Because it's antioxidant, any antioxidant that you take will have effect on the skin. Does that make sense? In a different mechanism. Compared,
Okay.
collagen is a structure one, but the coquinone is like protecting your skin from all the insult that comes around in the environment, pollution, or when you have toxic chemical come from other cream and all that. Coquinone will do all that. And also because it has a lot of power to create like energy, it's actually help with people that are older, because people who are older, the level of energy production goes down. When we age, we're not going to be able to run as fast as the younger people. So, but the coquinone started to, if someone wake up with no energy at all, taking coquinone will make them feels like, oh, I am a little bit more energized. And this is a huge effect. To feel energized is the big thing. You cannot buy energy. You know what I mean? You can't just say, I
Yes,
have no
doctor,
energy.
it's true.
Yes. So if you feel energized, you have to thank that kind of thing you take, because it's difficult to feel energized. Yeah. Yeah. I
That's
can't
right.
talk like this before you, Sana, I was just so tired, like, and then someone
Yeah.
said, wow, you talk very well, and your voice started to have more power and all that, your hand language and everything. I just, oh, maybe it is an effect. You just don't notice it because it happens slowly and become you. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, Charina
Yes, doc.
and Imelda, one product give you more than one thing. But when we teach customers who are new, we teach them the thing that they are concerned the most. first, right? For if people want to
Right,
think about
doctor.
collagen, about skin, let them think. But because now you learn a lot more and repeated learning, you know it's more than just skin. It's a lot. And you need the main type if you want to supplement. Because
Okay,
there are more
doctor,
of them. Mhm.
I have one more question. My customer just messaged me a while ago. She's asking for more probiotic because she said after taking, of course it's only one box. She said she doesn't feel anything. I told
Uh-huh.
her it's like 2 to 3 months depending on your body, on the your gut problem or gut issue, depends
Yes.
on your gut issue. And then I told her, it will help more if
Yeah.
you will use fiber G after drinking the
Uh-huh.
probiotic,
Yes, yes.
so that you will have more good bacteria after taking the probiotics, because it's the food for them. Then I
Yes.
explained it to her, and now she's asking me how much. Yeah.
How much in terms of how much you take, or how much in terms of the price?
No, how much is the price? Yeah, because she's ordering more probiotic, but how much?
Okay.
So as I
Right.
told her, I will answer you after our
Okay.
Bible study, but I wasn't able
So
to answer yet.
this is not an easy thing to say, because she feel nothing in terms of what? In terms of the gut health, it's not better, or it depends on. So we need to know
She, yeah.
what is her
Actually,
main concern. What is her
Yeah.
main concern?
Her main concern is that she has a problem with her, I think, joint, something like that. She cannot walk.
Uh-huh.
She cannot walk without taking that. I don't know what kind of
Pain
supplement
relief medication.
No, it's what do you call this? Something like fiber medication. I forget that it's famous nowadays. I
Mhm.
think she's taking that one, and it's so expensive, but she needs to take it now. I was able to introduce her the probiotic for
Mhm.
her son, but instead of her son, she's the one who's taking it, because she
Uh-huh.
said she is acidic. So I think besides from the joint pains, she's acidic. Yes, she's acidic also.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this person has some health issue already. Yes.
Yes.
Require
Yes.
medication. Okay, taking one probiotic is not gonna fix all her problems.
I
Sorry.
told her. Yeah, I
So,
told her.
yeah, so
Yeah.
low investment is not going to help her everything.
Yeah.
However, it's a
Yeah.
good start. Tell her if she wants to be going through holistic approach, if she willing to spend to invest on her things and to get it done properly, that would be first thing to say to her. So she also need other vitamin and also other things in terms of adjusting her diet, adjusting her lifestyle, and all that. But we can talk through if she's is willing to do so. If she's concerning about the price and want to spend this much and wants to fix all of what's already been in her, and the doctor can't even do it, probiotics not
No,
gonna
they
help
can.
her a lot. Yeah.
Yes, doc.
Yeah. So it's good you can open her mind, but she has the wrong expectation, which
Yes,
is
doc.
okay because she hasn't learned, you know what I mean? But we need to give the expectation that if a medication can't help you, you've been going through the doctor, you have all these issues in your life. Therefore, the whole entire the whole entire mindset in terms of learning and investing need to change. So
Yes.
she hasn't even taken cell essential. She haven't even taking Biomega or Profavano. She's taking probiotic, maybe like one box, but taken from
That's
someone
not
else.
enough.
No,
Enough.
cannot.
That's not. That's not
Doctor, it's
magic.
only one box for a month now, I think.
Yeah,
For
it's
maybe
not
3
surprised. It's
weeks.
not gonna change.
Because
Yeah.
one
Yeah, I
box.
was surprised.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
however, it's a beginning of curiosity of what is it going to help and all that. But we are here to tell them that if you really need a proper advice, once they have to open their mind to the investment mindset is very important. Like Brenda said the other day, you are doing business on your body. If you don't try to invest, you put in a very cheap investment and you want a great profit. No, doesn't happen, right? It's life. It doesn't happen. So you are
Right,
in
Doc.
Canada, you might get something out for free. You're in Thailand. If you are in Thailand, you have to pay for everything. You get what you pay for.
The same in the Philippines.
Yes, you get
You
what you
pay
pay for.
everything.
Yeah. So it's not your fault, Sharina, but it's that person she is at that state in her life. She hasn't learned a lot about this. Her mindset, no one actually tickle or tackle on the point she hasn't thought about. It's your job try to slowly unopen that part. So this person need a lot more product on her, but it will only work when she agree to follow our instructions. And it will work
Doc.
more or less depending on how severe it was on her and how persistent she is with the holistic approach. Yeah, there is no quick fix or magic medication, magic supplementation. It's all about teamwork on ourselves, on learning, mindset changing, and taking action. Yeah, but we can't turn a person from knowing nothing and agree with us all 100%. It's all take time, and sometimes they need a turning point. Yeah, Imelda, you have turning point too, right? You probably won't believe on investment on this, but now you are my top student asking the right question.
Because I believe
Yeah, you're asking the
I
right
believe
question.
on the product. So
Yeah.
then I have another question.
Okay.
How long shall we take the collagen?
How long? I guess it's the same principle as taking Cell Central. Do it a normal dose, doesn't have to go very high, but make sure you spread out throughout a month. One order that you have is probably lasting you 1 or 2 months. Make sure that you have it more of the medium amount, but consistently longer term.
So it can be
Because in each day we need 5 nutrition, right? We need carb, we need protein, we need good fat, we need vitamin, antioxidant, and mineral and all that. So supplement is food. So I won't say take it for 3 months and then stop. I won't say that. I respect your financial concern. However, this thing we need every day. Why would we stop? Yeah. So I think if we are concerned about the finance part of it, so go a normal dose, but make sure that you basically be consistent with it. Especially if someone already have feel like they have pain or they have osteoporosis or osteoarthritis in the family and they are menopause already or causal menopause, taking action early on can actually minimize a lot of that effect that will cost them enormous money in the future, and their lifestyle and their quality of life will never be regained back to a good one. So, you know what I mean?
so
collagen
is it
so at the moment we don't have collagen in Australia. My replacement to that is a whey protein. It's a different type of protein. Extracted from animal product also. I take whey protein and I take the other one that's coming from plant as my, but I think these 2 bags actually last me 2 months because I mix them together. And I also try to have chicken or lean meat or heavy meat like the beef to top up on it, or eggs or stuff. But when you think about all those things that you spend money on at the supermarket, it costs more than supplement, because the thing you are eating, there are something in the food that you can't use because it becomes our poo-poo coming out. But in supplement, because they extracted, you use 100% of it. Tiny volume because they extracted, it's all going. When you think about what you can get out of the money you spend, supplement is actually a good investment because you hardly throw away anything. Oh, apart from fiber we don't absorb, but it cleans our cells. But the rest of the thing we take as a supplement, we actually don't have to get rid of anything because it's all used. But if you eat, for example, big plate of food, some of them become poo-poo because we can't use. They become something that need to come out. Basically, even though it seems cheaper, but actually you get less out from it. But I'm not saying stop eating food. I'm saying that supplement is a very good investment. Okay, you have some subsequent questions?
So this is safe when you take it regularly, or
Oh, okay. Your concern is about the safety. Yes,
like
yes,
lifelong.
yes, yes. A very good question. You know why?
Okay.
Because it's something that we already have in our body, but the production goes down. And it is
Okay.
important things to have, and it declines. And once it declines, it gives us problem. Therefore, it is safe to consume if you know it's coming from the manufacturing that you can trust. And we can trust USANA because they are manufacturing based on the potency and the safetyness of the products.
Alright.
Yeah. Most of the
Okay.
USANA product, there is no way, there is no precaution to stop because it's food. But if you're taking medication, sometimes longer term might be a bad effect on you. Therefore, sometimes you need to stop the medication according to the doctor instruction. But this one is part of, we never stop eating food. Then if we invest in a supplement, it's the same principle.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? Lady, is Brenda in?
Maybe she's busy.
Yes, I think she's listening while working on something. Right.
Making money.
Maybe we can take a photo and then we can have 1 minute sharing of what you take home from the listening, from listening to the talk.
Yeah.
Okay, my products. All right.
Collagen.
Is Luida happy to be?
Collagen here.
Oh yeah, I don't have collagen. Yeah, but all right. Anybody else opening up the cameras?
Take picture.
Luida's?
Only 3 of us.
That's
Maybe
all right.
Luita, they already fell asleep because she's tired.
Oh yes, I understand. But she was so nice to support us.
Yeah, but at least she is still able
Mhm.
to join.
Yes.
To listen.
Okay, we're gonna take photo then. 1, 2,
2, 3.
3. Oh, Sharina disappear. 1, 2.
Doc, can I fix my thing?
Yes, fix.
Background.
Oh, she's
I'll
fixing the background.
run.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
wait.
oh.
Okay, there you go.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Cheese.
Nice. Okay, maybe Luita, not Luita, Sharina, maybe one thing new that you learned today, quick and sharp, about collagen. What did you learn new thing today? New key take home knowledge about the product today?
For me,
Record
the
it.
for me, the
Actually,
importance of
Sorry?
yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, email the first because
Imelda
actually
first. Okay, Imelda
I
first.
wasn't able to jot down notes. I only see some pictures and then and because
Okay.
we were also
All right.
eating.
Imelda, what did you learn new about collagen today?
Okay, the importance of collagen in our skin, hair,
Mm-hmm.
teeth, bones, everything in our body. In general,
Yep,
the whole body.
that's good. The whole body effect, yes.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
the
One product gives you
Important.
more than just one word. Yep, correct. Very good.
Mm.
How about Sharina?
Yeah, you cannot get all the nutrients in one item.
That's right.
Yeah, you cannot get all the nutrients. So there's
Yep.
something special in that product. Like I'm also using the Procosa for
Mhm.
for
For the
my
joint.
joint, because I know collagen, it talks about the hair,
Mhm.
the skin, and the bones, right,
Right.
doctor?
Yes, the skin
Yeah.
and the bone. Yes, the ligament
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So I also have learned that there are some food like the flax seeds, the salmon, the garlic, avocados that I love, berries that I love,
Ah.
and bell peppers, not too much, but I love nuts and seeds. And bone broth, not too much also, but I'm trying to at least cook at
Mhm.
least once a week, so
Mhm.
that I will be able to eat them. But I love chicken wings. I just buy the free, yeah, the at least
Yeah,
free run one.
that's right.
So
Yeah.
I just fry them without the oil. So that's it. So yeah. So yes. Yeah. Thank you, doc.
All right. I'll see you guys next week. Very good. Very
Thank
good.
you so much, Doc.
Thank you. Good
Dr. Dopon,
night.
thank you so much.
Good night, Glenda.
Oh,
Good night, email.
there's Glenda.
Bye.
I think that's Glenda.
Oh, Glenda. Okay. If you can talk.
Glenda, your phone is unmuted. Or Luita.
And Luita. Yes.
Glenda or Luita? Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. At least they
Thank
listen from the
you.
background. Okay. Good night.
Thank you, doctor.
Night.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.